Obligatory StephenVlog food shot. Gotta at least have one of those in the vlog. That's a delicious looking omelet, and now on to the real business. Oh, man. There's one thing I don't understand. If you were to serve me a plate of 5 scrambled eggs and 5 sausage links, I would look at you like you were crazy. I'd be like, I can't eat this. There's no way I could eat this. But if for whatever reason, you put all of those eggs together and put the sausage links inside of them and make it omelet shaped, top it off with some salsa, I'll be asking you why there aren't potatoes included. I don't understand why it makes a difference. It's the same amount of food. Anyway, I feel sick. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to, what is it, Wednesday. The clip that you just saw was recorded the day of the vlog. This clip, however, is being recorded several weeks later, just because a lot of the information that I brought in that vlog has been updated, and a lot of the things that I had started working on are now completed. So I thought that I would just update the vlog and give you guys a new look at the things that I was talking about. So first things first, YouTube has underwent some serious updating in the last few months, particularly in February and March. The biggest thing you're going to notice is that a lot of things have changed with the homepage and also the sidebar whenever you are browsing YouTube, especially if you have your own account and you're signed in. The biggest thing, in my opinion, though, notice this. This is center aligned. Remember a long time ago whenever they first started changing things and I was like, why the balls is it not center aligned? Well, they finally did it. It took them several months, but they finally did it. You also notice that playlists are now on the side whenever you are logged in. There's also some changes to YouTube's homepage and how it shows you different things and recommends different things to you, but I'm not going to go into that so much. Let's go back over to my channel, and I'm going to show you one of the big things that has changed for the channel since this vlog was made. Many of you probably noticed it, but StephenVlog has changed quite a bit, in particular the homepage and how playlists are organized. In order to fully illustrate and explain what I did and why I did it, I'm going to show you one of the biggest changes to the YouTube channels, and that is this new nav bar. This new nav bar is, well, new. Now when you click videos, you are presented with 2 different things. You are presented with recent uploads, which is all of your recent videos, and you're also presented with liked videos, which is your liked videos. Now here's the deal. You are also presented with another row for events. So if you have live capabilities on YouTube and you do a live event, it'll show up in a separate shelf. It will also show up on shelves if you have a tag shelf. I'm going to go back to the homepage so I can illustrate what this means. These things on the homepage, in case you are not familiar, don't make YouTube videos yourself, these are shelves. That's what these things are called. And you can organize these shelves in a variety of ways. For example, you can do recent uploads. You can do a playlist. For example, this is the February 2014 playlist, January 2014 playlist. You can do a group of playlists. This would be a group of playlists. You can have it show your popular uploads. This is another group of playlists. One of the options, though, is to actually show a shelf grouped by a particular tag. So if you are tagging videos with a particular thing, you could show them all here. For example, if I wanted to, I could make a shelf called Jugga Conroy, and I could make the tag Jugga Conroy, and it would show all of the videos that are tagged Jugga Conroy right here. Although we don't really have to do that because that's practically popular uploads. If we go back over to videos, one of the shelves that would appear is if you had any shelves on your homepage that were tag shelves. I used to, but I removed them because here's the deal. Whenever people click videos, what I want them to see is this. And that was not a possibility because of my completed event. Because I had done a live event on YouTube, it would take people to this page and it would show them the completed event along with these shelves. So what I decided to do was remove that. Because this liked videos playlist is private, the only person that can see it is me, if you as a user go to my channel and you click on the video tab, it loads up this. But in my opinion, you should be able to have it load up this anyway. In order to show this and not see my shelves with my one completed event, I had to unlist that completed event, which is complete bullcrap. I should have control over my channel and what is displayed by default. I don't know why they don't add those controls, but that would be something that would be very, very useful. My advice, I guess obviously it's up to you, but in my opinion, when people click videos, this is what they should see. If you go to your channel and you have a completed event, or if your liked videos are public, my personal opinion is that you should make your liked videos private and unlist events, unless you're doing a ton of them. If you're doing lots of live events, I guess it doesn't make any sense. I'd also get rid of any tag shelves you have, because in my opinion, I think it's a lot better when people click videos that it shows this. It took me a while, but I finally figured out how to do it. Now, the big change is that there is now a separate button for playlists, which is kind of cool. This also mimics your homepage, your front channel page, in the shelves, as long as they are related to playlists. It's only going to show playlist-related things. So, for example, if you had a shelf that was based on tags, it shows up in videos and not in playlists. This is going to show, liked videos, which obviously is private, so you guys wouldn't be able to see that. But it's going to show you all of your playlists up here, which is Playlist by StephenVlog. Then it's going to show any other shelves that you have on the home page. Once again, I am kind of aggravated at the fact that they don't allow you to have control, because some people may not want to show the shelf. Some people may want to go straight to all playlists. That might be what they want to show by default, but YouTube doesn't give you any control over this. Now that I've segued into this, I'm going to show you what you may have already seen on the channel. We have changed the playlist. The playlists are now a lot different. We used to do things. We used to have playlists that were called StephenVlog 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And those had 6 months worth of videos in them. We don't do that anymore. We've decided to move it to a month format. And the month format is actually incredibly helpful because they're more bite-sized. If you're taking the journey and you're trying to watch all the videos, if you click on a playlist that has 180 videos in it, it's incredibly daunting. But now you can be like, today I'm going to watch June 2012. And it loads up. And it tells you right at the top how long that playlist is. It's going to take you 4 hours to watch this entire month of my life. So you kind of know what to expect right at the get-go, and that's like super helpful. It's one of those situations that I don't know why I didn't think of this before. And the reason I came up with this is because one of the changes that they've done to playlists is that you can now reverse order your uploads. So, for example, we'll go to Stephen Mail. You will notice that the newest video is at the top, and that is something that I didn't do manually. There's now a playlist setting that says add new videos to the top of a playlist. Obviously, this doesn't make sense for everything. You wouldn't want to do this with like a Let's Play series because you want those chronologically. But if you do it this way, and you have your newest stuff appearing at the top, if you do a shelf of some sort on your homepage, that stuff will appear at the very top. So Stephen Mail's got the latest thumbnail here. Q&A video has the latest thumbnail. So that's one of the advantages. If you're doing a straight playlist, which I don't have any on StephenVlog, but I have some on Stephen Plays, then you would see like, first 20 or memorable moments or whatever. You can have an entire playlist and have your latest ones at the top, which makes a lot more sense. So that was good. I mean, I'm glad that they did that. That's something that's needed to be added for a long time, and finally we have that functionality. But I did group things by month, and once I learned that that you could do things sorted by top, I decided to take a look at some of the other channels I haven't looked at in a while, like CTFXC, Shaytards, because I very rarely check out other vloggers. And when I went to their channels, I realized that they had been doing it by month, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks that makes a lot more sense. So I immediately started regrouping everything and finally got it done, which is one of the reasons I'm updating this video instead of giving you the old one that I recorded a few weeks ago. So now whenever you go to the channel, if you want to take the journey, it's pretty easy. If you go, you can either do it at the front of the channel or click playlists. Everything is grouped by year. So you can click 2009 and 2010, and there you go. This is the start of the journey, the start of the channel, and you can watch them in order by month. It's also easier to keep track of where you were, because you can say, okay, well, today I'm going to finish, June 2010, or over the weekend I'm going to finish, September 2010, and then you remember where you are. The way it was, you had to figure out which playlist even held the month that you were trying to find, and then scroll down this insanely long list, and it's just a lot easier now. Eventually, when we get into March, which will be very, very soon, I promise, this will have a new playlist. And the playlists are also being updated at the time of upload. One of the biggest complaints that I had was that whenever I was using the old format, putting 6 months worth of videos into a playlist, I didn't make a new playlist until those 6 months were done. So people would be taking the journey, and then they would get to a certain point, and there would be no more playlist. And that's gone. Now everything is being added to a playlist the day of, so even the most recent videos are in the list. So anyway, that's all I had to say. There are some changes to YouTube, but in my opinion, they've been fairly minor, and for the most part, they've been in the right direction. I know that YouTube has a history of taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back, but things are good. I think that they're moving in the right direction, and I like the direction they're going in. I would like your opinion on what I've done with the playlist. Some of you have noticed it. I've gotten a lot of response on like Twitter and Facebook. Some of you were in the middle of the journey and got lost because of it, and I apologize profusely for that, but I feel like this is a huge help for people who are new to the channel and would like to see a particular day. It is so much easier to find now. If you wanted to try and find April 22nd, 2013, in the past that would have been a nightmare, and now, bam, scroll down, and there you go. So it's one of those things that it's helping out a lot, and I hope that you guys like the change. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? There was actually a lot of games that were released unlicensed for the NES, but they kind of patched that up whenever they made the Super NES, because they included the lockout chip, which kept people from creating Bible adventures. But Super Noah's Ark 3D got around that.
A burnout gas station by the Alamo Sea? I've seen the title of ownership, and judging by the glassware he ordered a year ago, I'm guessing it's a meth lab. A meth lab! Just perfect!